What do you think happens to you after you die? I imagine it's like when you fall asleep unexpectedly or go under for a surgery and you wake up out of a haze. Minus the waking up part. My take on this has always been met with ridicule, but I swear it's sound, and I swear I don't mean reincarnation as religions today define it. I think it's just like sleep in the way that you do eventually wake up as something else. It's not you like we conceptualize a soul, it's not your personality or memories or anything else. It's just your point of view, I guess. Time is only experienced with some form of consciousness. So when you are lacking senses, there's no way to sense the tens, billions, quadrillions of years that may pass between death and the next time you are a conscious being. We know for certain a universe can appear out of nothing and become a giant, complex system that can facilitate circumstances to generate conscious beings. We know for certain it is possible to be nothing for some billions of years, then to be the POV of a conscious being. If it's possible once, I think it's possible again. So I think when you die, from your POV you instantly experience a conscious being again. That may be as a newborn creature or as a computer program or something else entirely that we cannot yet comprehend. It could be within a nanosecond or a universe's lifespan from now. It could be here on Earth or in some entirely separate universe. You can't imagine nothingness forever because I don't think you ever go through such a thing. I think you experience somethingness forever. I believe the law of conservation of energy applies. Energy can change form, but can't be created or destroyed. Whatever it is that comprises consciousness, whatever it is that makes me the something most commonly called a soul. I believe it's some kind of energy that's tuned in some way unique to every living creature. So when I die, that energy goes back out there. Who knows where? In some new form. I'll still be a part of the universe. And while I can only hope there will be some sort of awareness of what I become, I find it oddly comforting simply to know I'll continue to exist in some way. I believe we're all part of some grand universal consciousness. Our bodies are just radios receiving this signal of consciousness. When the body breaks and can no longer function, our consciousness soul zooms back to this pool of consciousness. This is where we meet all the other parts of consciousness souls we've met in life, that we hear about in NDEs. We come back to this place to learn and reflect on our past lives. Eventually, we come back again. There are too many curious stories about young children talking about events they should have no idea about to dismiss the idea of reincarnation.
It was always that everything goes black and you just don't exist anymore. My son believes that you die and you get to live in your own little paradise, and I've always loved the idea of that. I just wish I could believe it. It's also been super sweet to hear from him that I'm gonna be in his little paradise.
Something I find to be comforting every time I think about this death is that you die and see yourself at the moment you were happiest. I don't know much about my life, being I'm relatively young and really haven't gone through that much of life. But I think that if I died right now I would be back with my ex and laughing at 3 a.m. about stupid stuff while we don't have a care in the world about anything else. But maybe that will change in the future, but right now, I wouldn't be too upset if I died.
When you totally blacked out after heavy drinking or doing drugs, you experience a little bit of death. No dreams, no thoughts, nothing. You can't even remember anything after you wake up. The only upside of blacking out is you get to wake up.
It's like falling asleep and not waking up. I find that comforting. The final I don't give a fuck.
I suffer with really bad death anxiety, and this is one of the thoughts that have popped into my head about an afterlife. And in reality, it could be possible that in the infinite lifetime of the universe the exact energetic state of your consciousness could pop into existence. However, this raises something I would describe as a cut-paste problem. If I were to clone you, an exact you, with the exact same brain and all the connections within, with the exact same mental states, there would suddenly be two yous. However, your consciousness would not suddenly exist in two places, but there would simply be a copy of your consciousness. This can be applied to teleportation as a concept, in that when your atoms are broken down and turned into energy and then reconstructed as an exact copy of you, it's not actually you, but merely a copy of you. The original you is dead. Therein lies the problem with the universe summoning up your cognitive energetic state. Would it be you or merely a copy of you?
I fucking hope that if I die my wife doesn't sell my Legos at the price I told her I bought them.
Upside is that her boyfriend can turn your Lego room into the gym he always wanted.
Let's hope he continues to find those stray Lego late at night by stepping on them. Never skip Lego day.
Spectator mode of your past life. Through the eyes of everyone else. You get to watch yourself being scammed, from the viewpoint on the scammer. You get to see you miss the cues of a cute girl. Feeling her lust for you. You get to see every dickhead selfish move you made through the eyes of others and truly feel their cringe.
I've wrestled with this question mightily the last 10+ years after the loss of several significant loved ones, wife, father, and at this point, after all this searching, questioning and pondering, my thought is, what does it matter? Whatever happens, closing my eyes the final time to fade into oblivion and complete annihilation. Eternal bliss on some heavenly plane of existence. An eventual return to another life as another aspect of me, or something I have never even imagined. I cannot change it. I cannot alter it. I cannot run from it. All I can do is live the rest of my life the best I can each day. Savoring every moment with love, appreciation and gratitude until that time comes.
Thanks for watching.